Need to get the stabilizer. Okay, put that, do that. I got Ronnie and Tina hanging out while I'm trying to figure this out. Starting my walk. I got 5 miles to go today, so we're gonna be walking a lot. If I can get this to work. Why is this not? I'm just so confused. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now, oh hey, Mr. Brightside. Okay, now we are stabilized. That was weird. Okay, let's. Oops. Okay. Looks good. All right. There we go. We are connected. We're ready to walk. I don't know if the phone is in correctly. I think we're all good to go. Okay. Whew. I got that working. Now I gotta figure out what I want to talk about tonight. I still need to figure out my dinner situation too. I think I'm just gonna have well, I might pick something out. I'm not sure. I might pick up something. You know what I really like about this? I like how well, like right now it's pretty dark out here. Like I don't feel like the camera should be able to pick up any kind of picture, but to me it actually looks pretty stabilized. Like it looks pretty good. I think my phone is sitting in here slightly crooked. I gotta figure that out. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, so we're gonna walk, we're gonna loop around, we're gonna explore, we're gonna see if we can find anything interesting. It's crazy that the 5 of you guys jumped in real quick. I think that's the most I've had jump in right as I started any given a night. So that's pretty cool actually. Whatnot was good. It was a short Whatnot today. I didn't live stream on the main channel. The main channel just feels so dead right now, so I don't know what to do with that channel. I don't know. I'm kind of lost right now just because I put so much effort into that channel, but everything I do, I seem to be losing maybe like 5 subscribers every day. Yeah, it should be 1080p 60 frames, so it should be really cool, clear, and I'm at nighttime. Like you would think it would look kind of like pixelated or dark or dreary, but actually the iPhone seems to really make a nice nighttime picture. So it's kind of fun, and I like walking around at night because it's just kind of not so busy. It's calm and relaxing. Oh, hey, Will. That's why Will found me walking around. Well, I'm just hanging out in the neighborhood, walking around. Will, did you sell this weekend at the? No, you were just at the event. You didn't at the flea market. I know. I was excited for the golden age you traded me. I kind of want to get some more. So I'm actually really excited if you find anything awesome. It'd be awesome to find a little another stack of golden age stuff. Awesome. I'm so happy. I have the stabilizer so I can walk around without it jerking around a little bit, and the stream is at really high. We're at 60 frames a second right now. Well, like 56 to 60, kind of bumps around at 10,000 kps. So it should look really cool. It'd be cool if I could figure out how to stream in not 1080, but like 4K, maybe like 2K. It'd be cool. But the fact that it looks pretty good, I've been having fun on the comic channel live streaming. I think it works really well for that. Oh yeah, you just let me know. I'm always looking to buy or trade or whatever you want to do. I'm a sucker for Golden Age. I'm your Golden Age sucker. I'm looking for as much as I can find because I just, you know what I love about it is a lot of times they're just quality. Like they put a lot more effort into making it because back then they sold millions of copies, so it was like an actual object that sold well. So they could put more effort into it. It was more of a business, not like a little side thing. And just production quality, and I just don't see them. Golden Age stuff you just do not find at all. Like this weekend I was able to find like 2 things plus what you traded me, which is crazy. I don't think I'm hungry right now. I'm not gonna go around looking at all the food like last time. There is an ice cream shop though, kind of like ice cream. It's a little bit cold though. I think it's 51 right now, so it's a slight brisk breeze right now. Yeah, there's all kinds of interesting. Oh, all right. I don't know why if I see junk, I think it's just clothing though. Look, I could get a leotard of some sort. And just clothing. Gotta look though. I found 5 or 6 graphic novels the other day while just digging, coming home. Oh, Will, I'm into anything that's kind of old and obscure. So Flame 5 is great. I really need the first appearance of Peacemaker though. That thing's expensive. But I would like to put the rest of the Flame 5. I like genre stuff. War and romance books. And Tarzan, I'm into Tarzan. I don't like to pay a ton for Tarzan, but yeah, no, but all the other Flame 5s, I'll be into those. I'll give you a little bit for. I don't know what they're worth, but I'll give you something. Or we can trade or whatever. We'll figure it out. I'm into that kind of stuff because I don't see it. You know, like Spider-Man, X-Men, Superman, Batman, that stuff everyone has. So it's not that exciting for me. I have it all. Except for I always grab the Nick Cardy and the Bob Ostner stuff just because I love it so much. But, hey, Nicholas, how are you? But yeah, if you have any Flame 5s, I'll buy or trade for those. I'm actually looking for that all the time. Or that kind of stuff. Anything Charlton, actually. I'm looking for as many Charlton books as I can find cheap. Because I just don't see them that often. And when you do see them, they're like destroyed half the time. They're usually yellowed and brittle and falling apart. This is cool. There's 7 of you guys hanging out with me. We're just walking around, looking at windows. There's something about nighttime walking with just the lighting. It all looks sort of interesting and cool to me. Yeah, we're just chilling out at night. Not too many people out because it's dark out. And it's late. What time is it? 10 o'clock? So I think most people are heading to sleep. I woke up at 3 today, so this is like my midday for me. I woke up, I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to do whatnot today. And I was like, I don't really, but I still have about 1 more month that I have on my contract. And then after that, I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do with whatnot. Whatnot will be, I might switch over and just start doing comics. Not 100% sure. But at the same time, the main channel is kind of dead too. So I don't know how much more Funko Pop selling I got in me. I was just walking around enjoying the evening. Let's walk this way. Yeah, I enjoy the city, my neighborhood. Just walking down the street, enjoying the brisk evening. It's like the right temperature for walking because it's not too hot so that I'm sweating my ass off. Not so cold that I need to be super bundled up. I have a hat on. A long sleeve shirt, kind of thermal shirt, and I'm good. They sponsored me to do a 6-month whatnot thing because I didn't want to pay a whole bunch of fees. So basically, I negotiated enough to kind of cover what I thought I would pay in fees, so I didn't pay any fees basically. After that, I could do whatever I want. I could sell on whatnot or not sell on whatnot. But my obligations was 1 sale a week for at least an hour, and like at least one mention or promotional video a week. But what's cool about it is it also made it so that I was able to provide the $15 tier referral link, so people who joined up got $15 instead of $10, which I thought was super cool. But I'm having so much fun on the comic channel that I think I'm ready to focus more on comics in general. I just wish I could get that channel to grow a little bit faster. It'd be so cool if the comic channel was as big as like, you know what it is? One of my dreams, one of my life goals when I first started YouTube was to get that 100,000 play button. I thought that would be so cool. And I've spent 8 years working on it, and I'm at the point where I'm like losing subscribers. So I don't know if I'm ever going to get it on the main channel, and it breaks my heart a little bit. And I just don't want to continue to do pop content because pops are kind of dying right now. Not that I don't like pops, I can't do content where I'm spending $10,000 each video and then I'm not actually making anything. I'm not selling enough to kind of cover that cost. I can't do that. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. This does still feel, I think the way my camera is sitting in the stand is slightly crooked. Oh no, I lost it. Lost it. All right, come on. All right, I gotta get my stabilizer back on. I'm trying to get it to work. I got this. Yeah, no, listen. There's a few people like you, Will, and Tina that's in here, and everyone else in here on my little walking channel, my little secret channel. Like, you guys, I know you guys got my back, and I appreciate you guys. And what's gonna happen is in like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm gonna contact them to see if they want to do the same exact thing for the comic channel and just switch over 100% to comic content, which would be kind of cool. Actually, I might actually try to negotiate a little bit more money and just focus on doing giveaways and not having to sell, because I kind of don't like like if I sell a ton of stuff, the amount of work to package it all up, I kind of don't like that. But it'd be kind of cool if I could give away like $200 worth of comics every week or something like that, and just do a fun giveaway and whatnot. Off the top of my head, I don't think so. Not that I know of. There's like a little old firehouse garage kind of building or something like that. We have more things like this, like a garage that's been turned into Shake Shack. That's what we got in this neighborhood. This is an old industrial neighborhood. So like 100 years ago, there's a ton of factories and a ton of just like affordable or really cheap housing. In fact, this part of the New York City was run down in the 70s. Like, buildings were knocked down, things were burning up left and right. It's kind of crazy, actually. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. And the thing is, I had so much fun this weekend just doing all the live streams and you guys just hanging out while I was, doing the comic live streams. Those are super cool to me. So I want to do more of that. I need to figure out, though, because I don't know if the live streams have legs. What I like to do is to do a video that continues to gain subscribers and get people to watch it for the long term. On the main channel, I have 7 comic videos that continue to get views more than any of the pop videos. It's like the pop videos would get all the views up front, and then they just die and never be watched again. But the comic videos continue to get like 500, 1,000 views each month, which is kind of weird. It almost makes me think, oh, should I just go back to the main channel with comics? But I kind of like having the comics separate. But then nothing on the comic channel has really caught on as a video that just keeps getting watched year after year. So I'm really, the algorithm is just frustrating, honestly. Let's see, if you have time to go to the Queen's Comic Party in Queens. I might go. I'm not 100% sure yet. I definitely want to get out a bit more. I just have to kind of figure out what I'm doing, because it does take a lot of energy and money to not be working to make money, if that makes sense. So if I take a whole day to go to the event, I'm losing out a whole day of income. Whereas when the one that's local here, I could just walk to it. So it actually only took me like 3 hours of that day. I don't know if I'm actually going to do any more pop content. I am, after the Friday, the Fun Days event at New York Comic Con, where I wasn't able to get into it, I was kind of pissed off, because all these other people that had channels my size or smaller or bigger if you're top pops was able to get into the booth and go to that event. I wasn't able to go into that event. And the only New Yorker with a bigger pop channel wasn't able to go to the New York event. It's total garbage. I don't really like Funko right now. I think they're a shit company. It's just upsetting. I feel like I've wasted my time with pops. I do like Tamashi. Tamashi. Oh no, Tamashi. Oh, you mean the Tamashi Nations? They're doing a thing? Where are they doing their thing? Because I do like Tamashi Nations. They're pretty cool. Okay. Well, maybe I just need to contact you and keep up with what's going on in all the different places. You just tell me where I should be the live stream, because I can do that. Honestly, the quality of the live streams ended up being pretty good. I cut out at the Brooklyn Invasion event a bit, but when it was streaming, it looked great. Do you know where the Tamashi Nation stay? What is it? They're just going to be selling a bunch of new releases or something? Or I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it. I can't believe 9 of you are walking around with me. This is awesome. Oh, so they're doing 3 locations they're popping up. Okay. I'll look into that actually, because Tamashii Nations used to be one of my favorite booths to cover at Toy Fair. So at Tamashii Nations, I used to try to cover all the cool different anime figures and stuff. I did not hear that, but I'm not surprised. James Gunn is going to do a lot of amazing smaller DC stuff, and I cannot wait. I think that's going to be super cool. And good news is I have most of all the weird DC keys and stuff. I just don't have the Golden Age stuff. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. I'll see what they have. Just even to live stream and show people what is going on, like a really fun event. I should really look into more fun events like that. Because honestly, live streaming is so much fun because it's like I can share the experience with everyone, but then I don't have to go home and spend hour upon hour editing it. Okay, this is kind of a weird restaurant here. It's the bathhouse restaurant where people dine and they're like half naked. It's always bizarre to me. You're walking down, there's like some dude with his shirt off eating away. I know, I cannot wait season 2. He really needs to work on that. He's got a lot on his plate now. Being the head guy at DC Films, it's hopefully the quality of his stuff doesn't suffer too much. But yeah, definitely looking forward to it. I feel like my phone is slightly crooked. All right, I'm afraid I want to adjust this. No, I guess it's fine. Okay. Oh, there's 12 of you guys hanging out with me now. Hey, Mr. Ralph. Oh, quick cross. I don't know how many of you guys in New York do the New York shuffle every time you come to a crosswalk. I have this habit of like running across the crosswalk really fast because I don't go by the walk signs. I go by if I think I can get through the crosswalk faster than the car coming up. Although, as my friend Sean tells me, that his mom used to tell him, don't look at the signs, don't look at the lights, look at the car. That's all you have to look at. Look at the car when you're crossing the crosswalk. All right. 13 of you. Tina, do you know if I got up to 13 people watching me just walk around before? I feel like this is my largest live audience yet for the walking dog, which is amazing. I think this is so freaking cool because, you know what? I just love the walking dogs. It's fun just sitting in here talking to you guys. Yeah, I was able to figure out how to use Streamlabs. So I was able to get the stream up to 1080. I got a 1080 60 frames. I upped the data rate and I bought myself a stabilizer so that it doesn't jump around so much as I walk. It's not perfect, but it's good enough to be entertaining, I think. Let's see. Will, that small soldier figure is amazing. I almost kept it when I first bought it. I bought it 6 years ago when it was worth $50. I think I gave the guy $25, and then I sold it to my friend Sean for $50, or he traded it to me probably, because he usually just trades to me. And I kind of regretted it because I kind of wanted to keep it. And then he brought it back. He traded it back to me maybe a year ago, and I think I gave him like $100 for it, maybe 90. I forget whatever I had it priced. I gave him half of what I had it priced at, and then I was like, this is too expensive. I still can't keep it. I would have kept it when it, if it was still $50. But when it got that high, I was like, I'm going to keep it. And then now you have it. So I know where it is at least. So you can go live with a like StreamYards or Streamlabs, like a third-party streaming thing. They will let you go live with just a smaller audience. I had to send in my ID and prove that I was like a real person and not some kind of bot or something. But I don't think they promote the streams that much. I think it's once you hit 1,000, it actually gets promoted by the algorithm. So I have to figure out some way to get up to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, so I can monetize my walks a little bit. so I can make, my $5 every time I walk to put towards the comic channel or the main channel. I would love it if I could just do these walk talks for like an hour a day, and those videos make me like $100, and then I could just spend the rest of the day doing whatever fun content I wanted. Because honestly, I just want to make fun content. I don't really want to spend time in the shop so much anymore, or doing anything else other than filming amazing fun things, like the comic event this weekend. Let's see, I'm trying to read what Will said. Will wrote me a novel here. I gotta stop for 1 second. Oh wow, awesome, Will. That's amazing. That is so cool. Oh wow, there's 17 of you now. Wow, this is cool. This is cool. Every time I do a live, oh wait, I gotta check the signs. They were, so we have, what was it? Comedy Secret Show, UCK Billy. So they're filming something over here. They're always filming something in the neighborhood, some new show or something like that. Wow, this is so cool that there's 17 of you guys hanging out with me as I stroll the nights, or stroll the neighborhood at night. This is freaking awesome. No, I'm down to 15. No, I'm losing people. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I need something, but for now I don't mind just grinding it out because I'm walking anyway. And like yesterday I was too tired to walk and talk because my voice had, because I streamed I think about 15 hours over the weekend, I had lost my voice. But today I feel good, and this is a lot of fun for me. Yeah, no, he's amazing, Will. Definitely, if I find any more Small Soldier stuff, I'll let you know. Just because the prices keep going up, and it's honestly, it's the perfect time for something like that to really gain value, because it's just getting old enough now. We got a New York trash bag. You know what's happening with this neighborhood that kind of sucks? Is the amount of rats. The rat population has really exploded in the last couple months. I see them all the time now. It kind of sucks. All right, I'm gonna. Yeah, you can tell it's a Tuesday because all the bars are like half empty. If this is Friday night, it'd be like wall-to-wall people. Which, if you guys saw my Friday night stream, it was the amount of crazy people, and I had 3 guys do like a meme thing, and then another guy who recognized me. It was actually kind of fun. I can tell I'm not so hungry because I'm not seeing the taco truck and eyeing it, wanting to eat them. Oh, that sounds super fun. Yeah, wasn't Friends all filmed in Canada somewhere? Yeah, no, New York is, this neighborhood where I'm walking through now is where they film a lot of stuff like Law and Order. They filmed all the Netflix Marvel shows. Sweet. I need to do my own shirts and try to sell them. I've never done a shirt. I feel like people would like my shirts. I would like a shirt with my robot on it. I did one print-on-demand one like maybe a year ago. Not a year ago, like 10 years ago. Absolutely love that shirt, but... okay, I think we're just gonna walk through the edge of the park. Get a little park. This time of night, so it's a little bit sketchy. I mean, it's not really sketchy, but it's so darker. There's not a lot of people around, but there's lots of nice bright lights at least. I've thought about doing shirts with I think there's one program that does a like print on demand kind of shirt that you can do through YouTube. I've always kind of thought about doing that. I might do that one of these days. I'm not sure. I'm really bad at trying to monetize myself. I could use all these funds to help fund all kinds of cool projects, but at the same time, I hate begging for money, that kind of stuff. Oh, no, it's not Central Park. We're just in Brooklyn. This is McCarran Park. McCarran. So it's one of the New York people. There's like a little restaurant right here. And then there's a few baseball fields right over there. It's a really nice park. It's a good size. Oh, hello. Hello. I didn't know you guys were watching live. Just walking through the park. I hear there's people hanging out on the baseball field. Over there is the track, which is all lit up this time of night. So it's really fun if you want to take a nice run at night. It's a whole group of people hanging out. Yeah, I think Cool Kid and Allison are heading to sleep. It's a night. Love you guys. Direct to garment if you do. What do you mean? Just do shirts and not other types of merchandise? Or you mean the process? Oh, I'm live streaming at my own house right now. That's awesome. I love that. I love that so many people are just watching me stroll around right now. This is fantastic. Yeah, I was going to walk on the street, but I actually felt like the park felt nicer to walk through. And I don't know. There's not much to see right now because it's late night. People biking by. One day, if my comic channel is big enough, I would love to just travel all over the country hunting for comics, visit everybody. You know, go to Oklahoma, find all the comic shops there, say hello to people. I think that'd be so much fun. It's on the to-do list. We'll get there one of these days. Oh, that's weird. There's like a little dot of light. Do you see that little dot of light? I guess the light is streaming on the camera a little bit. That's a little bit weird. Okay. We're halfway, now we're in. So we're only about a third of the way through the walk. Still got a lot of walking to do. Lots of conversations to be had. And it's amazing to me that there's 16 of you guys just hanging out with me, checking out the beautiful night. It's actually the perfect temperature for walking around because it's not so cold that I'm like miserable and not so hot that I'm just sweating my ass off. I'm kind of not looking forward to the summer walks, but you know what, I'll probably still do those late at night just because it'll be cooler then. Okay. Kind of want to figure out how to screen print my own shorts too, because I always feel like screen printed looks better than print on demand. Oh, just had one of the neighborhood rats follow me. I'm just in my neighborhood. I don't think anyone's out to get me right now. I hope not. I feel safe though. The only thing that skeezes me out right now is the rats. There's just way too many rats in the neighborhood right now. I've counted 3 so far on this walk. Those live streams were so much fun. On Monday last night I was actually kind of sad it was all over, but I'm gonna do it again. I can't be sad. I just have to find a way to do all the live stream and comic content I want to do, because that's really what I want to do, and that's where I really enjoy the most. The only problem with the live streams is I don't think they have much life after the live stream. After a couple days, the algorithm stops promoting them, and I want videos that people will continue to watch for a long time. So I gotta find like a good medium between the two, or maybe I should go back and edit them a little bit. I don't know. Not 100% sure. Yeah, we got too many rats. Kind of sucks. I think New York in general has a rat problem right now. Oh, hey, Kyle. Is that... I don't know if that's the Kyle I know or another Kyle. I feel safe. I don't have anyone currently like writing nasty things to me to make me unsafe. Yeah, Tina, the comic channel is my favorite thing right now. I'm having so much joy on that. So honestly, as you can see, I've been mostly just concentrating on that and not the pop channel. Whenever I do the pop channel, it just makes me kind of sad, actually. No, they run around, they chase each other, they climb up things, they dig into the trash. They're having fun, they're probably mating. New Kyle, all right, new Kyle. Appreciate you, new Kyle. Appreciate all you guys. Man, this is cool. I wonder if there won't be... How long do you think it'll be before I have like maybe 100 people watching me? Because my comic live streams, I will get 50 to maybe 100 on a really popular live stream. 100 is kind of my peak. On the Pop Fun to Play, people don't really show up anymore. I think they got sick of my long 8-hour marathon streams. So I barely get anyone on those live streams anymore. That's why I didn't live stream today. I wasn't feeling it. So it'll be crazy if this one gets to the point where people want to watch me just walking around. Crazy to me. If I could, I would have spent a lot more, but I did have a budget. I did go over a little bit. Chris actually said I could just pay him with PayPal afterwards. So I ended up spending, I think, $340, so $140 over. But it really was a lot less. Last time I did $1,400, so I didn't go as crazy, but I still found a lot of amazing deals. So it felt good. It felt like I didn't really miss out. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy you were able to get one of the lives now so you can interact. That's the fun thing about these walk and talks. What I love them is not so much, like, it's a calming, relaxing video to watch afterwards. But the most fun to me is just being able to interact with people and just have a conversation and just talk about stuff. I really appreciate that. 100 by May 5th would be kind of cool, though. That's pretty quick, though. I don't know if I'll hit 100, but honestly, 17 is amazing to me. That's quite a giant audience. Like, if I was giving a speech right now in front of a classroom and there are 17 kids in the room, that'd be a huge crowd. It would make me nervous. Or if I was about to open my shop and 17 people are waiting in line to get into the shop, that would feel like a huge audience waiting. I got so much good stuff. And you know what's the cool thing? Eric and Mike, I'm not sure if it's Eric or Mike. One of them is contacting me and they have a whole bunch of other old, cool comic books. And they're like, he basically wrote, he's like, you're going to love me. Because he keeps finding the things I want. So I think they're going to hook me up because they sell on Whatnot. And so the kind of beat up Golden Age stuff and Silver Age stuff is probably stuff that's a little bit harder to sell. So they're probably just going to hook me up. Not for 50 cents or $1, but probably like, $3 or $4 for some cool stuff, I'm guessing. Maybe a little bit more for the better stuff. Which works for me, because I want to have a lot of that stuff, and it probably works for them, because that's the kind of stuff that's maybe a little bit harder to sell on Whatnot. Whatnot, you kind of need better condition or more like key issues. The one thing, I was the Rex, the Wonder Dog, number 4, the first appearance of Detective Chimp. I didn't realize that issue was worth so much. Someone told me a coverless one sold for $200. So that one that they sold me for 50 cents, that was a steal. I definitely need to, buy a ton more for them and just support what they're doing because that was amazing. Amazing deal. And I'm guessing Jerry the Jitterbug said he wants to do one of my comic books. He wants to fix it up and make it look nice, or at least make it, conserve it. I'm thinking the Rex the Wonder Dog is probably the top of my list right now. Just because it's a decent key issue and it needs a lot of love and care. I think that'd be awesome. One of these days, I have to decide if, with the Unhaul series, if I'm actually going to film it or if I'm just going to start putting more stuff into the shop. I'm like really torn on that right now. Just because it's not so fun selling a collection you really don't want to sell. That's kind of the negative thing about it. I'm still really tired from the weekend though. What did I do? I did an hour or so stream with Kyle on, I know that was crazy. I know that Blue Beetle, if he fixed it up, would be amazing. Well, but yeah, I think I did an hour and a half live stream with Kyle Thursday. And good night, Nicholas. Thank you for stopping in. I always appreciate you. And let's see, and then Action City Comics the next day. I knew Eric had a ton of stuff that needed to be sorted. I really wanted to help him out. Really wanted to support the show, actually, and get the Brooklyn Invasion to be really popular. So I actually spent 8 hours sorting that day with Eric, which was fun. I also bought some stuff. But I think I streamed 3 hours and then spent another 5 hours sorting. And then Friday night, I did a 3-hour stream showing all the stuff I got. Oops, trucks are really loud. I did a 3-hour stream showing all the stuff I got. Then Saturday, I just was walking around doing stuff. And I did, maybe it was Saturday night I did the stream. Actually, it was Saturday night I did the long stream. Because Friday I was exhausted from Action City Comics. And then, so Saturday, I walked around, I streamed a little bit at a comic station. I did that the slab sort. because I walked in there and Dylan was like, he had piles everywhere. It was chaos. I was like, I needed help for that. And then I did Saturday night. I did the 3 hour. So I did 3 hours. I went to bed at 3 knowing I had to be up at 10. I know, it was crazy. So my pops, they, before I talk on that, the complete continue my story. So I got up at 10 and then I live streamed 3 or 4 times on Sunday, the event. So I did so much. But for pops, I have all my pops in the pop price guide. So that's how I catalog them. Comics, I don't have catalog, mostly because every comic book I kind of want to double check and keep the nicer condition ones. And so because it takes me forever to sort stuff, I need to figure out better systems for that, or like try to write down condition, something like that.
Add your kids to your health plan.
But also I buy comics like people buy single issues. I buy long boxes, 4 at a time instead of 4 issues at a time. So it's crazy how much that just piles up. Oh, I am getting a little hungry now though. Food trucks are sounding more appealing by the minute. Oh, 38 minutes in. So we're probably about halfway through my walk. I think we're probably done about 5,000 steps. Maybe, no, probably more like 4,000. 4,000. So we're 40% of the way through. See, they're just walking. That's what you do in New York. You just look. You see no cars, you walk. Food truck. I know, I'm not gonna start that tonight. No walking bread tonight. This is the Y right here. If anyone wants to swim. Although, all right, I guess since it was so popular last time, we can go to Martha's Country Bakery. What do we got? We got some kind of strawberry chocolate cake. There's like wafers on the edge of that cake. Those look so good. Lots of cakes. You think these must be real cakes? They're not like prop cakes, because they don't look fake. They look really delicious and real. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at this. So good looking. Oh, and then they have individual slices here if you don't need the full cake. That looks so delicious. Okay, my hunger level went from like 1 to about 4 now. I love a good piece of pie. I can't eat pie as much as I used to, because I have to find weird like gluten-free pie, and it's usually never as good as the real thing. It's a different bakery. It looks very similar though. Maybe they're connected. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Figure in a while. What did you see? Oh, the Halloween plushie. The Halloween plushie is a very common one, but awesome. That was one of my favorites as a kid. I always loved the Halloween themed stuff. Oops, I gotta reset this so I'm not looking at the ground. There we go. Just looking for interesting things to look at, whether it's a cake. Oh, so this Chinese food place we went to like 3 weeks ago, and when we were walking up, there was a guy dropping all his stuff on the ground right there. He was drunk. He was so drunk. He didn't pay for the food. He just ordered it, didn't pay, argued with him, and then he was just dropping it all over the ground while he was eating. It was kind of ridiculous. It was funny though. That's a story about the neighborhood. All right, let's go this way. God, Indian grill. I'm kind of in the mood for Indian, honest. I have some frozen Indian meals, and they're closed right now anyway. So when I get home, I'll probably eat those. Ooh, we're up to 18 people. 18, new daily record. Wow. Do you think the algorithm's promoting the stream to random people, or is this just everyone's on at the right time? Oh, back down to 17. Back to 18. Okay. Oh, see, I said this the other day. They changed this window like every other night. And I love all these weird like thrift fashion places are always changing their windows. So it's something different to look at every time we walk by. Kind of love that. It's kind of fun because it makes the walks a little bit more interesting than just looking at the same stuff every time. Oh yeah, we're coming by the theater now. I really want to see a movie soon. I'm in the mood. I think Guardians of the Galaxy looks good. Well, I played it a little bit. It was fun. And then what do we have here? Fast 10. I've only seen the first one. I need to see the rest. How was the Mario? Don't tell me anything, but was it good? Because I do want to see that. Do you want to see the Mario Brothers movie? Oh, wow. Okay. So now the algorithm's promoting it a little teeny bit to like the people that are most likely to want to watch them. That is awesome, actually. I love that they showed up on your main page, Marlana. That is awesome. Now I'm thinking, I want some movie theater popcorn. Let's see. I'm really looking forward to that Spider. The first animated Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie, one of my all-time favorites. I would not be surprised if he lives here. There's a lot of celebrities that live in the neighborhood. At Action City Comics, Oscar Isaacs walked in randomly like a month or two ago and signed some stuff. I'm not sure. It might just be because it's dark. Or you mean it's delayed from when I talk or respond? Because it's just the way YouTube does it. So like if someone says something, I will respond. It's gonna be like 20 seconds later because you don't get I see your stuff as soon as you say it, but then you don't hear my response for like 20 seconds, something like that. So yeah, there is a delay between when you guys respond or if you say something and then I respond to it. Now I could set it so that there's a quicker delay, but then it'll be choppier and less, it'll be more laggy and the picture won't look as good. Yeah, Oscar Isaac showed up at Action City Comics. He signed a few things. I thought that was super cool. He posted it on his Instagram. And, but yeah, it's cool. I know when Charlie Cox came into the shop, they say hello to Allison, which was super awesome. I wanted to film him, but he said contractually he's not allowed to do any kind of live interview or anything without like a signed agreement or something like that. I'm not sure what it was, but that's all right. It was still super amazingly nice, and he signed a bunch of stuff, and he let me take some pictures. Meeting Charlie Cox was amazing. But yeah, Allison, there's a delay of probably like 20 seconds between when I actually record. So what you guys are watching is probably like 20 seconds ago. You're watching my past. Let's see where we're at. We're 45 minutes, so we're probably halfway through the walk. I think, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know if we'll make it through I made sure everything was charged at 100%. I don't know if we'll make it for the full hour and a half, but we're going to keep going until the camera dies. And then after that, I do need to figure out how to get a good mic for the phone, and I want to find a way to get like a portable charger or connector or something so that I can live stream a little bit longer, so I can get a full hour and a half walk in. All right, now we are, what are we on right now? I think we're on Driggs, maybe? Trying to figure out what street we're on. It is a little bit harder to do the walk while I'm talking for 2 hours straight. I run out of a little bit of oxygen because of my asthma. But I don't know, it's way more fun to me to walk and talk than just to walk. And we still got 16 people hanging out. 16, good amount, 15. Oh no, every time I mention how many people, it goes down one. It's like, you caught me. Looking at it. I know, I get a little distracted. I got like a flashing fun rainbow light there. I kind of like that, actually. Definitely have lost some weight. A lot of people keep saying I'm thinner. I think my energy levels are higher. I am mentally, I think I'm better, but I do feel like I'm just stressed out that I have to walk every day. So it's just like I don't have enough time to do all the things I want to do. And so the first thing I need to cut out is having to do the day-to-day work to earn income, because that's something I don't want to do, but I have to do for the financial reasons. So like if I'm making less money but I'm walking and being healthier, that's actually a good thing. But it's the stress level goes up a little bit. What I really would like is for these videos to get monetized and do a little bit better, and then the comic channel to really explode and be able just to do videos every day, because I love doing the videos so much. It's so much fun for me. And when you can do something you love without the worry of having to pay your bills because your bills are covered, that's an amazing thing. So I'll get there. I'm gonna keep working at it because I honestly really love these walk and talks. I think it's so much it's like therapeutic. I'm chatting, talking about things, getting things off my chest, that kind of stuff, while being healthy. I do have to the camera thing I'm holding is like 3 or 4 pounds, so my arms are getting a little bit stronger too, because I gotta walk around with this heavy thing all the time. But yeah, it'll be awesome. And then it'd be really awesome if the comic channel or both of these channels together did well enough that I could do walk and talks all over the country or even the world and bring my family along. I would love it if Allison and the Cool Kid could just hang out and do fun things while I walk around. And then during the day we could do fun little adventures all over the country, all over the world even, and hunt for comics and do all the things I love to do, keep the comic channel going, that kind of stuff. That'd be an awesome dream of mine. Because the one thing is, I'm tethered to the store right now. I can't leave it too much because I have to be there on quick notice. I have to rush over a lot to buy stuff if someone's trading stuff in, or if there's an emergency. And so I can't leave the neighborhood because I have to be within the shop, like a quick 5-10 minute trip if I have to. And then I have to think about selling stuff and paying bills and stuff, which is always stressful. But yeah, glitter and duct tape. Wouldn't that be amazing if I'm like, this week I'm going to be, I don't know, in Calgary, Canada. And then the week after I'm somewhere in California or something. Or I visit all kinds of different conventions and stuff. And then I can walk and talk and explore the different parts of the world. And then find weird comics from all over the world. Go hunting for every bit of golden age I could find. That'd be such a dream. I like talking my dreams. You know why? Because the more you talk about it, the easier it comes to actually make those dreams come true. Because you're thinking about them and you're working on them. Like tonight I was going to take a walk and not do the walk and talk, but I was like, you know what? I really want to hang out with you guys. That was my thought. I was like, I was just going to do the walk, and I did the walk last night, and last night I was kind of sad. I was just like, yeah. I was sad, not sad because I was upset. I was sad just because I had so much fun on the weekend doing the comic stuff that I didn't want it to end. And I felt like, oh, this week I had to do Whatnot today. So I was getting like a little bit sad about that. Because it's, I like Whatnot. And today was a lot of fun, actually. And yeah, Will, you are right. I should try to find like just one con to go to. I know you had so much fun going to the MegaCon. And yeah, living the dream would be amazing. So right now I'm living part of the dream. Tonight I'm walking around, I'm getting to chat with you guys. And this is actually pretty awesome to me. And I feel like if I just keep doing it, eventually there'll be a big enough audience that this will help make it so I can walk around all over the world and just chat with you guys and hang out. And I think it'll be amazing. I don't feel, if all of a sudden I have 1,000 people following me, I'm going to remember all you guys. I'm going to remember everyone that's been with me when I've had like 5 people walking around. Like, don't be worried. Tina, I'll remember you. Glitter and duct tape, I'll remember you. I'll remember everyone. Marlana, I'll remember all you guys coming in here, hang out with me when there's only 18 of us. Yeah, that's awesome. I definitely should do a lot more. The thing is, I don't make a huge income. So the actual cost of doing conventions is something I can't afford. Right? A lot of people think I'm rich because I spend so much on comics and stuff. But for the most part, I have to sell a lot of stuff I already own. So I'm not getting extra money. I'm just converting one part of my collection to another part of my collection. But if I sold stuff just to take a trip, then I'm losing that value. And I don't want to just have the value disappear. But my dream is I would love to go to like at least one a month, some kind of convention. So if I could get to the point where my convention coverage and like the walk and talks can cover the cost of the flight and the convention itself. The convention itself should be cheap. I should be able to get press passes for everything. But just the flight and the hotel costs. and the lost income from not being at the shop, that kind of stuff. It's on my list though. I'll get there eventually. I will get there eventually. I mean, the Philly one, you could probably just take a bus too. Isn't it just like a 2-hour trip? I know there's a convention in Buffalo too. I was thinking of checking that out. I think the Toronto con would be a quick air flight, couple-hour trip, quick trip. I like the idea of taking some trips that aren't like big, like I would love to go to one of the like Japan conventions. Those seem amazing, but you know, a 28-hour trip is crazy for me. Yeah, no, it's just the way it works. The algorithm stops promoting channels. If you decide like you weren't in a pop mood and you didn't watch for, let's say, a few weeks or a month, and then they stop promoting it to the point where then you completely forget about it. Hey, Reed. Yeah, I just decided to do a, we're up to 20 people now. Sweet, Reed, you made it to number 20. I think that's the most I've had so far in one of these walk and talks. That's amazing. Yeah, no, I wanted to have a fun walk and talk. I did a shorter whatnot tonight. And because of that, I felt like I had enough energy to do a walk and talk. And I love this more. It's always nice. We always hang out for like half an hour, catch up. And it's always a nice thing. And Will usually gives me all the gossip and gets me updated with everything that's going on at the convention. Oh, I'm in a dead spot. This happened to me last time too. Okay. All right. No. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I had a dead spot. I think that happened to me the last time I went around that corner too. I think I'm back though. I'm back. Yeah, we're good. But yeah, I was just saying it's always nice to bump into Will at the cons. We always hang out for like half an hour and catch up, and he tells me all the gossip and stuff. And we hit 23 people there for a second. Oh, that's super cool. It's awesome. That's my favorite thing about conventions is you get to meet really awesome actors, really awesome creators. I always find that they're just the most amazing things. Carl Urban. I'm trying to think. My favorite Carl Urban thing he did was probably the Dread movie, right? Wasn't he Dread in the Dread movie? 23. This is awesome. I can't believe we're up to 23 just walking around. I don't even think I could get 23 people right now on the Pop on the Play channel. Like we're showing a box of Pops, I don't even think I would get the 23. Yeah, I saw that video that Comic Stand did, I think. And that just, that really sucks. It's like you're there having a fun time at, it's like if you're selling comics, you're not doing this because it's like a huge money maker. So someone stealing a comic like that, like I don't want comic people to stop selling at conventions because there's like a few assholes trying to cash in. And that comic is not sellable because everyone knows what it looks like. Star Trek McCoy. Who played McCoy? Drawing a total blank. He's not around with us anymore, I don't think. Well, of course, The Boys. Carl Urban, The Boys. He was also in Thor Ragnarok. He was the kind of, Hela kind of corrupted him, little whiny character. He was great in The Boys, but I think the Dread is my favorite version of Carl Urban. Oh, he played McCoy. You are correct. In the newer Star Trek. I'm thinking of the old Star Trek. He was McCoy. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. He was great as that. Yeah. Wow, we got New York scene right here. We'll show you some actual New York City trash. That's they actually made it so that you can't put your trash out before 8 p.m. now just because of the rat problem. Yeah, Carl Urban did play McCoy. And he was a great McCoy. I always forget some of the things that he's played, but then when I think what he played, I'm like, he was great at it. He's a great actor. Oh man, the trash. We lost 10 people. We were at 23. I showed trash. Now we're down to 13. Oh no. Trash pile. 10 people left the room. I don't know how that happened. I didn't see them leave. Sorry I showed trash. I mean, there are garbage cans, but a lot of the giant buildings just produce so much trash that it's just a mountain on the curb. Yeah, well, that's New York City. That's why people make fun of New York City, because of the amount of trash that you get out. Okay, now we're getting into, I don't know. You guys might see a rat run by as I walk here. Oh, we're approaching an hour. Okay, this is great. So I'm probably at about the 6,000 step mark. So I think we're at 3 miles so far. Face purple crying. I think the cool kid is trying to do emojis, but I can't see the emojis on my screen, so it just says face purple crying. So it's getting, the emojis are being translated into text. No, I'm at 11 people. All right, I guess an hour's been a long stream. We're losing the audience. It's all good though. It's all good. It's pretty awesome though that we got up to 23 people. That's the most I've seen. Hopefully each one of these little walk and talks, the audience grows a little bit. Let's see. Whew. We're in like an ex-factory area, so this area was just a whole bunch of factories. When I'm walking around, what I like to do is change it up each day, because I'm the kind of person who gets bored doing the same exact thing every day. So I have to start walking. Well, Tina, you're always here, and that's why I appreciate you. I wasn't even thinking you were gone. I think when we're down to 2 people, it'll just be you and Allison hanging out, which is awesome. I don't know. I feel like we're at 23, and then all of a sudden, I saw the garbage bags, and everything disappeared. The garbage scared everyone. Yeah, there's 20. So we got up to 25. Isn't that crazy? Is it the garbage bags that scared people? I don't know. But either way, I think it's amazing that we got up to 25 people. That's like a decent audience for a new channel like this, with not a lot of, you know, the algorithm's probably not going super strong to promote this kind of stuff. And Mr. Ralph, I love these walks too. I think it's so awesome that you want to hang out and just chat and check out the neighborhood. I really need to figure out how to do these walks in a few other places, just to mix it up a little bit. Oh, you know what? It did freeze, but I don't think I lost people before that. So maybe it was because I froze up. Which is one problem about streaming, is when you do freeze up, people will leave. And it came back though. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, we were at 25. It was nice to have 25 people. I gotta figure out where the stream cuts out so I don't go to those locations. Yeah, and I like these late night streams because it lets me stream with the people that are on the West Coast. So you guys in California get to hang out. Whereas the daytime streams, I do all the people that are local. So it's just a different time for you guys. Let's go this way. I don't really like to walk behind people while I'm talking. Yeah, I must have lost the audience when we cut out around that corner. Which is a bit of a bummer because it was having fun. I mean, I'm still having fun, but it was fun to watch the number climb to 25. I was hoping we'd get a little higher. But this is fun. All right, you guys remember, the record now is 25. Each stream we do, we'll try to break the record. We'll try to get a little bit higher than 25. And we still have 11. I think a bunch of you guys know I go in and out, and that's why you guys didn't leave. But a few people that are just here casually, once they cut out, they're just like, all right, that's it. This is fun too. We can keep track of what the Empire State Building is each night. Tonight, it's orange. Any reason why you think it would be orange today? Like a lot of times they'll coordinate the colors based on something that's going on. So I'm just wondering why it's orange. Oh, it's gonna be chilly tomorrow? Yeah. This time of year, it's so weird because some days it's so like way too hot. Some days it's cold. It's so weird to tell what kind of weather it's going to be. Yeah, Merlana, thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes I think it's my content, but you are right. It's because I cut out. Okay, so question is,
do I walk that park? I forget if I disconnect or not. There's like a little fun park here by the water. This is the famous, my son makes fun of it because I always mention it, but this is the little famous van life street where there's a bunch of YouTubers that do van life videos. I think some of those videos get like millions of views. If you look up Williamsburg, Brooklyn van life, you'll see a whole bunch of videos with like millions of views up there. Okay, quick cross. Okay, you got to check for the bikes here. All right, we're gonna see if we still have a connection. We do. There's a little bit of a hill here. I'm gonna go up on the hill so we can see the skyline a little bit. Is it like the anniversary of the Today Show? That's very interesting. See, they always do a color based on something that's going on. That's interesting. I guess it must be like, what, the 80th anniversary of the Today Show or something like that. So there's a little bit of like a hill right here. So you can, oh no. Okay, nope. Yeah, all right, I had to leave the hill. For some reason, on top of that little hill, there was no connection. I had to leave it. I thought that was going to happen. I kind of remember this park being a bad connection. I hear music and people talking in their vans. So it's van life party right now in one of these vans. There's probably about 8 people that live right here in these vans. It's kind of cool, actually. Okay, let's go this way. All right, oop, why did that just do that? Okay, I hit the wrong button. It's either me or the equipment's getting tired. Okay, I'm going to walk away from the waterfront because I think this is when the connection starts going funky. I can look at the graffiti a little bit. See if I can turn the wrong way. I can look at the graffiti as I walk by. There you go, graffiti view. Back to 13. So we gained 1 person. All right, let's readjust. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go back up this way. I'm kind of zigzagging right now. Zigzagging is good. Okay, you got to double check. Okay. All right, where are we at? We're at 1 hour and 6 minutes, which means probably have about 20 more minutes, 24 minutes to go to hit 10,000 steps for the day. This has actually been a really fun day. I think this is one of my favorite walk and talks so far. Just because there's been lots to chat about and lots of people in the room, lots of interaction. That makes it way fun to me. Like sometimes when I'm walking talking, there's no one talking. It oh, is that? Oh, I thought I found a quarter, but just it's just a washer. Always looking for those good luck coins as I'm walking around. All right, we're at 15. We're growing again. 15. Let's see. We have 24 minutes. Do you think we'll get to another 20 plus people? We'll see. Okay, I gotta switch hands. My arm is getting really tired from carrying this. You know what's weird to me? Okay, over here, this building, like once a month, they paint this giant mural painting advertisement there. And they have these big cranes out front. Oh no, the cranes are gone. Okay, the cranes are gone, but the cranes are there for like a week or two as they do this, and then a month from now, they'll do it again. I feel like half the time there's just big cranes there. It's just crazy to me. All right. Oh, I appreciate that, Reed. I think that's cool that you want to watch with me just walking around. I mean, I would walk around not chatting either, but I do kind of like talking with everyone. I think it makes it more fun for me, at least. Especially if I see anything interesting to look at, or you know, I can show you the garbage trucks. Maybe I shouldn't show the garbage trucks picking up the garbage. Man, you guys are awesome. I appreciate all you guys. You guys rock. All right, back. Oh, we're up to 19. Look at this. The algorithm is promoting it again. This is super cool. I wonder, do you think we'll get back to What was the record? 25? Okay, I'm going to try to avoid the spots I know where it cuts out, because I would like to see it go back up to 25. I think it's really cool that people actually come in and then just keep hanging out. That's really neat to me. I like this tree here with the little lights on it. Yeah, it is really fun when we can interact. And is that... I always look at... Is that Sophie Dolphy? Sophie something, the contortionist? I always feel like that's her when I walk by. You never know. New York is huge. This is just one little teeny... Oh, this is like a crazy looking perfume store. Like there's some really crazy perfume and makeup stores in the neighborhood. That just looks like it's from the future or something. Yeah, I think it's super fun to like, to me, this is just my walk, my nightly walk. So it's super fun to share it with people, because I know when I watch people in other parts of the world doing their things, whether it's on like a farm, whether it's like in a cabin in the woods, or if it's like the streets of Japan, I always feel like seeing other parts of the world is fascinating and fun and amazing. So yeah, I figured me walking around just sharing my little neighborhood, I think it's fascinating. It's just something different. But also it's why I kind of want to try to do some walks around other parts of the city, just to, you know, mix it up a little bit. Because this is just like my local neighborhood, but there's so many parts of Brooklyn and Queens and Manhattan and so many parts of the city. This is just like one little small part of it. But yeah, it is cool just to see like the normal everyday parts of the city, you know, parts that aren't places that people are going to. Although this neighborhood, people come for the nightlife. So like Friday night, Saturday night, a lot of people come and visit that are out of town, come to this part of the city to hang out and check out the clubs. There's a total of 10 hotels, I think, in the neighborhood. So it actually is kind of a touristy place a little bit. And that's probably why a silly store like mine kind of stays alive, because during tourist season, we get a lot of people from out of town, that, especially people from out of the country, that want to buy all the cool pop culture stuff we have. So things like The Simpsons, people always want. All right, so we've jumped around 16 to 19, back to 17. So just jumping around a little bit. I think tomorrow night we'll see, or maybe I'll do tomorrow night. I'm not 100% sure. As long as my voice isn't dead, I'll probably do a walk and talk tomorrow. Maybe I'll try to do a walk and talk somewhere else other than, or maybe I'll go around Greenpoint a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Trying to see, or having the opportunity to visit a place through a YouTube video like this, from someone who actually lives, so I can kind of show you the things I notice. I think it makes it fun. Now, I love watching other people that do that, because it's cool. It's like you're traveling somewhere without paying. Like, imagine being able to do this years ago. This is like when I was a kid, all I knew is what I knew, like my neighborhood. But with YouTube, you can travel all over the world and see so many interesting places, interesting people. Like, all right, on top of this building right there, there's a tree growing. Oh, up top, up there. Like, to me, I love little stuff like that. I think that is so cool. I want to have a little tree growing on top of a roof, like a little roof deck. That'd be so cool. All right, let me make sure I'm stable. I'm trying to... All right, oh, the stabilizer's acting funny. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, it's at 17. Okay, I promise I won't show any more bags of trash. I will show you, over here. There's a Pepsi sign on that building. I think that's a restaurant with just an old Pepsi sign on it. I think that's kind of cool, actually. I like seeing stuff like that. I gotta figure out what things I show while I'm doing my walk and talk that really just gets people excited for things. Alright, just ignore the trash piles. Apparently it's trash night. Ooh, this restaurant looks nice and fancy. I kind of want to sit down to eat something. That looks really nice, actually. Okay. And that's a truck that hauls things that are not to be spoken of while we're walking and talking. We lost 2 people. No, I gotta stop talking about the trash. I think that's the key word. Yeah, vintage advertising is awesome. Oh, I love this Japanese restaurant. Like, it has these big dome doors in front. It's so cool. I don't know why. Every time I walk through here, this is like a place where they store cars with car lifts. It's so weird. Every time I walk by it, it feels like an interesting thing. All right. Oh, trying to get it. There we go. Oh, stabilize. Oh, is it really? Okay, Allison said that's where we order sushi from all the time, and it's really good sushi. Now I want some. Yeah, whole things that we're not supposed to talk about, because every time I talk about it, we lose people in this room. We're down to 14. We lost someone. I think I have to go find some more bakery shops. I think when I showed the cake and cookies and stuff, I gained some people watching. This is a fun little lobby. There's like a giant handicap ramp on the inside. That's very interesting looking. It's got plants indoors. Interesting lobby. Such a voyeur. I'm live streaming people's apartments and stuff. Oh, this looks so enticing. I would love to have a space this big for my shop. It looks like a good, like, maybe 5,000 square feet. That would be so awesome to have a space that big to organize all the stuff I want to sell. Okay, where are we on? We are on we're on Roebling. Okay, I'm going to switch over. Actually, I'm going to go one more block this way because I want to show you guys over here in July. They have the Lady of Mount Carmel Festival. You know, it's okay, but I like going to it every year because they'll have, I used to buy all the Zeppelis and the sausage. It was really good. I can't really eat that anymore, but they also have a little junk rummage sale that I love going to every year. Is that what happened? Was it really bad and it made me sick? I'm really bad like that. There's something I'll eat like crazy that I love, but then if I get sick one time and I'm like, yep, I don't want to eat again. Maybe it's time to try it again because I've been kind of craving sushi a lot lately. Get the sushi. Oh, we have the KFC Colonel as an angel with chicken legs. Interesting graffiti and some kind of eyeball. All right, we got the interesting graffiti over here. All right, back to 15. We gained a watcher. We're watching the Watcher. Did you guys, any of you guys watch the Watcher? That was a really interesting show on HBO or Netflix. I think it was Netflix. Yeah, that Colonel Sanders was very interesting. Okay, stay. Oh, avoid. Okay, can't show those piles anymore. Apparently that's bad for the channel. Can't show bags of things. Like I need a new code word. New York street candy. Can't show that New York street candy in the candy trucks that are trolling around to get it. Okay, signal's good over here. So it's like 2 blocks over behind me where it cuts out. So I'll try not to walk there next time because that cut out. I thought it was really good. We, The Watcher, I think we watched it in like 2 or 3 days. It was just really, it's one of those things where we binge watched it because I couldn't get enough of it. And I think they're going to do a second season too. It was a really weird, like creepy mystery show. And like it gave you anxiety. You didn't know what was going to happen. I thought it was a lot of fun. All right. Tina likes my name for New York City street candy and the trucks that pick them up, the candy trucks. All right. Oh yeah, over here is where they had the festival, right in front of the church right there. Oh yeah, I showed everyone that diner a few times now as I walk by it. I think this is North 9th now. All right, 118. I don't even know how many steps I've done. I don't know where I am step-wise. Should be good. Oh, no. Oh, I lost connection for a second. No, don't go out. No. 9, 26. Okay, I think I'm back. It's a little choppy over here. I hit one little patch. Oh no, I went out again. All right, they're back. No, we're going in and out. All right, I think we are connected at the end. Man, I hate those patches where the signal cuts out because I don't want to lose. I went from 23 to 14 people. I'm so sad. All right, stabilize. All right, there we go. Hey, Serge. Welcome to my walk around the neighborhood where I'm just exploring and talking and having a fun time. Oh yeah, no, that everyone. Oh look, we have the New York candy truck. It's driving around now. The New York street candy truck. Yeah, it's that New York street candy is the reason why there's such a horde of candy lovers out this time of night, running around, scaring the crap out of everybody. Ooh, we're at 18 people. Oh wow. I think it's working, right? I call it New York street candy now. If I call it New York street candy, I think people don't get scared away. Okay. That's funny. I'm pretty sure it went from 24 people down to 14 because of the disconnect. But I think it's funny that I connected it right when I was showing a big pile of street candy. So maybe the algorithm pick it up. Street candy. If anyone doesn't know, street candy with the horde of candy lovers that are running around trying to dig into it right now. Oh. The other night we were at a taco truck and one of the candy lovers ran right under the truck and scared the crap out of Allison. It's kind of a problem right now in New York City. So yeah, I think tonight after my walk, I'm going to edit some comic videos. I think I have 3 pre-recorded comic videos that I'll be posting on Pop Comics in the next few days. And then I'll probably do one combined video showing all the hauls from the last, like 5 or 6 ones. And I'll put those up. And then next weekend, I'll try to plan some more comic content. I'm having so much fun with the comic stuff. Whew, okay. Go. Now I kind of want a milkshake too. Yeah, everyone, if you want to look up Callous Milkshake's video and you'll see the diner in the neighborhood. Oh yeah, this place here, this used to be one of the coolest junk stores. I love the store. It was a different store at the time. So you go down, like back in the early 2000s, maybe 2005, 2006, they would have 50-cent comic books. And I would just go and buy a whole bunch of like weird indie stuff. I'd skip over probably key issues and all kinds of Marvel stuff because I wasn't in the mood for it back then. But I'd buy all kinds of cool, like just fun if I thought the artwork was really cool, independent comics. That's where my heart was back then. That's why I still collect it today. If you guys see me pick up really weird comics and not like Spider-Man comics. Oh, street candy. All right. A lot of street candy out tonight. I guess it is. No, not. I always forget. Different streets have different nights for street candy. I think tonight is when they do this way, up, back and forth. And then Monday night is when they do side to side. Recycling night's fun too, though, because sometimes you can find the most amazing stuff on the curb that people are getting rid of. Oh, this is fun. This is there's a record store right here. And right here is like a Japanese deli. So you can get all kinds of like Japanese treats and stuff. Really like that location. And then, all right. I can't believe I've been at it for an hour and 20 minutes. This has gone by so quick. This is way quicker than when I'm just walking by myself or if I'm like watching YouTube videos while I walk. This has gone so far. Oh, thank you so much, Serge. I actually really enjoy doing these long walk videos. I think they're just very relaxing. And it's just fun to be able to interact with people and just, enjoy the neighborhood. I mean, if this got to the point where like this channel blows up and these walks do really well, I'd probably walk 20,000 steps a day and do multiple long walks. I'd make it my thing. become an Olympic level walking person. Get really tired though. I can feel myself, my legs are starting to drag a little bit because it's been hour and a half almost. 8 more minutes and then I think I'll be at my limit. Awesome. I'm happy it's relaxing. I think it's relaxing to film. It's relaxing just to walk and enjoy the neighborhood sounds as I was walking around. Relaxing seeing the street candy. With one of the street candy addicts hanging out there. Kind of made me jump a little bit. I like how I find different themes for each night too. Tonight's theme is the street candy. We're back up to 14 people. We gained 3. This is fun. I have a feeling it's the algorithm is pushing it out slightly tonight, which is kind of awesome. We'll see how it goes. The next stream, I'll see if I get to over 25. I think we hit 25. That's the new record. If I can get like a few more people each time, that'll be amazing to me. Because it's not about, with YouTube, it's not about just one night. You turn on a camera and you have 1 million followers and you just explode. It's just about a little bit of progress each night. We're having fun over there. Rowdy restaurant. Must be good. You know a restaurant's good when it's late at night and people are still loud and having a fun time. But yeah. YouTube works when you grow a little bit each time you post a video and you see a little bit of progress. That's when it's enjoyable to me. Because it's not so much about how fast you grow, but it's just about seeing a little bit of results every time you try. All right. I think we got about 5 more minutes. I'll hang out. I mean, there's still 15 of you guys hanging out with me. This is amazing. I almost don't want to stop. But I do need to get something to eat now. Now that I've burnt off, 5 miles worth of walking and calories. I think I need to eat something. But I'll be back. I'm probably doing another walk and talk tomorrow. Maybe I'll do one earlier in the day since I don't have anything planned for tomorrow. Overnight too, I also have to package up the whatnot sales. It wasn't too much though. It's only like 10 orders, I think. So that should actually go pretty quick. And then, you know what's super cool too? Eric from Action City Comics wrote me this week, and he put together a whole stack of all the free comic book day comics. And so I'm going to do like a little promotional video on them probably tomorrow or the next day. And I'm going to show everyone all the new comics. And honestly, if you're in New York City, his shop is the best spot to get the free comic book day comics, because he lets you take all of them. So if there's 50 different, you get all 50. Yeah, definitely a big bottle of water, a nice meal. And then I got work to do, but like relaxing, fun work. Editing, packaging, I don't like so much. So I might even hold off and do that tomorrow. And yeah. Thank you, Tina. I definitely try my best to, I just want to be healthier so I can do more fun things and don't feel terrible. Like I want to feel nice and just be able to do more content like this, just walking around and hanging out. Because this really is something I enjoy. There's a ton of joy in this kind of stuff for me. All right, I'm going to go to 1:30. So we have 3 more minutes. Yeah, it'll be cool to see him out like a week early so you can see which ones you want to get. And he literally has 15 long boxes full of them. So he stocks up. He's one of the most generous store owners when it comes to free comic book day. It's amazing to me. Oh my God, this seems to be a little bit low. All right, you guys have 3 more minutes with me. Ask me a question or anything, or a topic you want me to rant and rave about for 3 minutes. Because I think I'm probably quite where I want. Yeah, you know what? That's why I started this channel, because I felt like on the main channel, I couldn't find my groove and people were getting mad at me. I was streaming too much, or I was doing too much of this kind of stuff. And this kind of stuff is fun and relaxing to me. And so that's why I made this separate channel, so that for those who want to just hang out and enjoy my company, we get to hang out and have a fun time. No stress and no pressure here. This is the fun place. And then comic channel, maybe a little bit of pressure there, but that's mostly just because I love doing it so much and I wanted to be successful. The main channel, I just had to quit for a while because it was just getting a little bit too, I had too much anxiety. Like too many people are just getting too upset that I'm not doing big, mega $20,000 pop hauls anymore. And I can't really do that when they're not selling so well. So this is fun. It's cool to have multiple outlets to be creative. This way, like if I have other places, I don't have to rely on making content on one channel. It frees up my mind so I can be more creative and just do more fun things, whether it's just me talking and walking or, you know, the live streams this weekend. There was so much common content. If I had filmed it to edit it, I probably would have been like overwhelmed and it would have been exhausting. But because I was able to live stream all that common content, that was actually pretty awesome because I'm done with it. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I don't have to edit it. And I love it. Oh, thank you for ColourPop. I'm glad you love it, and I'm happy that you enjoy my personality. I just have so much fun hanging out with you guys. And I do appreciate everyone who wants to just, you know, follow me as I walk around and just hang out and all that kind of stuff. And have fun. Okay. All right, we're almost at 1:30. All right, I can't. This doesn't. The stabilizer is still a little quirky to me. Sometimes it doesn't stabilize. Stabilize. I might read. I didn't do one today on the main channel. I got to the point where people just hate them on the main channel, so I might do them on here. But I also don't want to do a big long live streams while, like, I kind of like the walk and talk thing to be its own thing, sort of. I'm not 100% sure. I'll figure out. If you guys want me to do the live streams on here for the whatnot sales, then I'll do that. Because I know some people like to just listen to it, have it on the background, just something to relax to. Which I could probably do that as well. All right. Whew. It's been a long 5-mile walk. I am getting tired. All right, I think I'm gonna go one more block and then I'm gonna call it an evening. 16 of you. Well, this is amazing. So many of you guys, I think like 10 of you guys have been here for the whole hour and a half, which is amazing. All right. But yeah, I'm 47 now, so I don't have the athletic body of a 20-year-old where I used to play basketball for hours on end, and baseball, and then lift weights and just be in shape to do this kind of stuff. Yeah, for ColourPop, I've had lots of I've tons of famous people, lots of crazy people. Remind me for ColourPop, tomorrow on my walk and talk, bring up that topic. That'll be a fun topic. I could probably talk on the craziness in the shop and the celebrities have been in the shop over the last 10 years or so. I've had people like Ezra Miller came in. John DiMaggio does the voice of Bender and Jake the dog. Has been there. John Berthel has been in the shop. Carrie-Ann Moss has been in the shop. Morgan Spurlock, who did Super Size Me, was in the shop. Eugene Merman came in the shop once, voice of Gene. And I know there's other people that come in the shop. There was one woman who was in the Everything Everywhere All at Once. Used to work across the street. Yeah, so next show we could tell some fun stories. Oh, Bjork, yeah, RuPaul, Bjork, I forgot about those. See, Allison remember, because Allison does a lot more of the interaction with everyone. I think Bjork signed a credit card slip. I was going to keep that, but I forgot to. It's somewhere buried in all the tax records. But yeah, I guess I could tell all the stories next time. It'll be super fun, I think. Okay, I think, I am tired. It's been a long walk. I just wanted to tell you, oh, can you see my face? I gotta find some lighting. So dark. There we go, there's my face. All right, where's my face? Okay, I just want to say I really appreciate all you guys. It's been such a nice, lovely walk tonight, and just being able to chat with you guys. This has been one of my favorite nights. I can't believe we got up to 25 people. That's amazing. I cannot wait for the group of people that want to hang out with me every night, or every at least like 4 or 5 times a week grows, because this brings me so much joy, and I'm having a lot of fun with it.